Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So this is not a Black Friday but a Green Friday. So the market is in green. So we are very happy that this is the third week in January that Bitcoin and crypto is finishing up in green, hopefully. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video is a financial advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research and make your decisions based on your research. So guys, smash those like, push the bell notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And now we are here at our favorite bubble chart. Bitcoin is up 6.3%, Ethereum is up 6%, and after breaking down 2 days ago, the market started to rallying because some Fed spokesperson said something that they might raise the interest rates just with 25 basis points. So looking pretty good. H-bar, Aptos, Mana, Lido, Curve, so they are pumping, so everything's in green. So congratulations if you just holding some crypto, and from stablecoins you are just laddering in some positions. Let's go and check our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index. Let's see where it is. I think we are in the neutral zone again. So yes, we arrived back to 50. So we are in the neutral zone, and this is good. So guys, what is our first news? Why is Bitcoin price up today? Not down, but up. I like the best this question. So the CPI report released on January 12, that was this release, and based on the data in hand and this movement, there appears to be little turbulence ahead. So I currently favor a 25 basis point increase at the FOMC next meeting at the end of this month. So he expects 25 basis points, and this fueled the market and ignited this rally. Positive CPI data leads to new year to date Bitcoin price high. Yes. Okay. Longer term data is in Bitcoin's favor according to market analysts. The committee anticipates the ongoing increases in the target range will be appropriate in order to attain a stance of monetary policy that is sufficiently restrictive to return inflation to 2% over time. So they think with with this 25 basis point, it's enough to send back the inflation to 2%. In determining the pace of future increases in the target range, the committee will take into account the cumulative tightening of monetary policy. The lags with the monetary policy affects economic activity and inflation and economic and financial developments. And most of the people are anticipating that 25 basis point increase. And in the meantime, the dollar index, the DXY, retracts it, and this is good for Bitcoin, and also this is good for so this is the Bitcoin chart, and also good for stocks, as you see. Cool. So the market is in Bitcoin favor, in spite that Genesis filed its Chapter 11 bankruptcy, but we will talking about next. Let's see the coin from the other side. So Bitcoin faces 15,000 US dollar crash as US sparks financial meltdown. So Arthur Hayes, the founder of BitMEX, he is speaking about financial smackdown. Hayes crypto will get smoked in Fed pivot. He thinks this quantitative tightening and interest rates highs to flat and then decreasing rates and potentially even quantitative easing. So that can follow. And guys, let's check this, what I have here for you, real gold Bitcoin. Cool. If a removal of $500 billion in 2022 created the worst bond and stock performance in few hundred years, Imagine what will happen if double that amount is removed in 2023. The reaction of the markets when money is injected versus withdraw is not symmetrical, and as such I expect that the law of unintended consequences will bite the Fed in the ass as it continues to withdraw liquidity. In a response similar to the action it took in March 2020, the Fed calls the emergency press conference and stops quantitative tightening, cuts rates significantly, and recommences quantitative easing by purchasing bonds on once more. So that happened 3 years ago. Planning a March 2020 rerun, maybe. This scenario is less ideal because it would mean that everyone who is buying risky asset now would be in store for massive drawdowns in performance. 2023 could be just as bad as 2022 until the Fed pivots. I will note that the market has probably bottomed because the crash that happens when the system temporarily breaks will either hold the previous 15,800 lows for Bitcoin or it won't. It doesn't really matter what level is ultimately reached on the downtrend because I know the Fed will subsequently move to print money and avert another financial collapse, which will in turn mark the local bottom of all risk assets. And then I get another setup similar to March 2020, which requires me to back up the track and purchase crypto with two hands and a shovel. Sounds pretty amazing. Analyst who called 2021 Bitcoin crash reveals BTC price target for this year. So Dave the Wave, a technical target of 42,000 this year to take BTC out of the buy zone. So he expects that the trend reversed and an upward trend is starting at 22,000 in this trend. Okay, and BTC remains nearly 70% down from its all-time high of more than 69,000, which it hit in November 2021. On the chart, the cycle seems to be breaking up just giant ice sheets within warmer waters. Nor should this surprise us in the face of a general principle where a maturing market and increasing liquidity are understood to lead the reducing volatility. The single major volatile spike and correction may be broken up into a series of more minor volatile spikes, corrections, and so it is that the increased liquidity of a maturing and very speculative market suggests a revisiting of what has to be the current orthodoxy of cycles. Lesser nominal corrections and greater real corrections, just as it should be with BTC on the way to price discovery. So from here we are going into price discovery and hopefully reaching 100,000 within the next halving cycle. Next, Bitcoin to reach 161,000 according to Fibonacci extension, Elliott wave theory, finding price targets with the mysterious power of Fibonacci. So Fibonacci retracement and extensions to make decisions about where and when to buy or sell. It is known why prices tend to gravitate toward these levels, for the ratios are found all throughout the natural world. Okay, for example, Venus orbits the Sun in 224.6 days, while Earth at 365.2 days. This creates a ratio of 8/13, both Fibonacci numbers, which is roughly 0.618. This is precisely why the golden ratio is also referred to as the divine proportion. It's almost magical. Fib ratios are derived from the Fibonacci sequence, a series of numbers where the next number is the sequence is the sum of previous two numbers. The sequence reads 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, and so on. 570% up to BTC. Yeah, so what's this? This is an advertisement or whatever. Okay, so this is how this Fibonacci extension looks like. Hope you see it from the bottom to the low, and these extensions bringing us towards 1.618 and 161,000 US dollars. So really a special number to look into. Cool, I like it. I like it. Okay, so examine market cycles with Elliott wave theory. So Elliott wave theory also showing this one wave, second wave, third wave, and fourth wave, and the fifth wave should be at 161,000. Why Bitcoin could reach 161,000 per coin? Because these Fibonacci extensions, which is roughly there, and also the Elliott wave, fifth wave, is finishing up there. So definitely watch this here. Next piece of news is quant analyst Plan B says new Bitcoin bull market just started as several indicators scream strength. To be clear, in my opinion, current Bitcoin pump is not a bull trap, but the early start of the next bull run. Bitcoin is getting stronger, RSI is getting stronger, Bitcoin Relative Strength Index, RSI is getting stronger from its deepest, from the Ice Age. BTC playing catch up with S&P, implied BTC price 54,000. Okay, BTC has been correlated with S&P and other assets from the start. The difference is that if S&P jumps, Bitcoin jumps much harder. In the chart below, S&P jumps from roughly 1,000 to 4,000, while BTC jumps from roughly $1 to $20,000. So this is the difference, big difference. Next piece of news is popular crypto trader predicts epic Bitcoin short squeeze to 30,000, but there is a catch. Oh, I like this. I like this image. Okay, who is that? Crypto Kaleo 300,000 is a magnet. Expecting one more week, ban at 20,000 before we see it. Bit of chop accumulation, ban at the high time frame trend before the gold candle makes sense. The God candle will be here soon enough. Tough. Short squeeze happens when traders who borrow an asset at a certain price in hopes of selling it for lower to pocket the difference are forced to buy back the assets they borrowed as momentum moves against them, triggering further rallies. Bear trap soon. Maybe that was the bear trap, but actually this happened not exactly, but with some rhymes. Next, Bitcoin firebrand Max Kaiser says BTC could make massive moves in 2023. Here is why. The direction for Bitcoin for 13 years has been up, and it will be up for the next 20, 30, 45, 50 years. So that's number one. That's solved. The direction is up. Hash rates indicates the total computing power being allocated to the Bitcoin network. For all those folks out there who want to put in research and do the work, they will see that the current price is an actual excellent entry point with unconfiscatable, uncensorable property that's portable, and obviously it's going to do better than any fiat money out there. And it's superior to gold, in my opinion. I look at the strength of the network. That is the number I look at. I don't look at the price so much. I look at how the network is doing and how the hash rate is doing. And if people are contributing capital to the network, and that's all that highs. So for me, Bitcoin is at an all-time high today. Its price is a lagging indicator because the hash rate is at all-time high. Yes. Next piece of news is FTX CEO says he is exploring rebooting the exchange. There is a report. So FTX trading doing business, and FTX, yeah. We don't need to be dialoguing with him, Ray reportedly said, referring to Bankman-Fried. He hasn't told us anything that I don't already know. FTX US is solvent as it always has been. Some numbers from the balance sheet or whatever. Pre-mortem overview. Okay, so not so important. Next piece of news is Nexo agrees to 45 million settlement with SEC and states over earned product. So that was an earned product. Okay, so they are settled in 20.5 million will be paid in fines to settle similar charges by state regulatory authorities, to report said. Nexo agreed to pay a 20.5 million penalty and case its unregistered offer and sell up the AIP to US investors. During the investigation, it was discovered the AIP investors could passively earn interest on digital assets by loaning those assets to Nexo. Nexo maintained total direction over the revenue generating activities utilized to earn returns for investors. So guys, SEC said we charged Nexo with failing to register its retail crypto lending product before offering it to the public, bypassing essential disclosure requirements designed to protect investors. Compliance, Okay, so they will pay this charge. Hopefully they will not go bankruptcy because this. Next, crypto lender Genesis files for bankruptcy. This is not a good news, but crypto and Bitcoin doesn't give any shit to this. So crypto lender Genesis Global has become the latest firm that's thrown in the towel following the collapse of FTX, filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in New York. Genesis has now commenced a court-supervised restructuring process to further advance these discussions. Okay, that's not a good news. I think also Gemini will not get back these 900 million US dollar crypto assets from Genesis, but we'll see. And that was a funny in Davos, Switzerland. The World Economic Forum is going on, and all the heads of the top 1% and banks are there, and JP Morgan's CEO Jamie Dimon calls Bitcoin a pet rock Ponzi. Okay, Jamie Dimon dissed Bitcoin and sidelines of the WIF annual summit in Davos. This is not the first time that Dimon has criticized Bitcoin. JP Morgan still offers crypto services to its institutional investors. So guys, Satoshi will laugh at Bitcoiners, he said. Bitcoin itself is a hyped up fraud, says JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon. Crypto is a decentralized Ponzi scheme. It's a pet rock. So guys, watch this. I don't like this guy, but you know, I don't care. He is the CEO of the biggest bank in the world. And what is pet rock? Pet rock is something that pets are, it's just mimicking pets. Next, more important news, that National Australia Bank to launch stablecoin on Ethereum, ALGO, says the report. So guys, this is quite important. A central bank, a national bank, is launching a stablecoin on the public Ethereum and ALGO blockchain. And can SEC go after Ethereum, that Ethereum is a security? No, because Ethereum is not a security. It cannot be handled as a security if a nation launching a stablecoin on the top of it. Okay, Davos elites see major risk ahead for markets with looming US debt standoff. Okay, so they are fearing that the American history, this number, as politicians wrangle over raising the country's debt limit, currently capped at 31.4 trillion, and it will be reached very, very soon. Just take a look on this USDebtClock.org. So this is the US debt that it's running wide, and you see the national debt is already reached and capped. And just I'm saying one sentence, 100,000 US dollar debt added to this. So guys, do you want to buy this currency? Do you want to hold this currency for a long term with all this inflation and debt ceilings and debt creation, or do you want Bitcoin? Let me know in the comment section. And crypto. Cool. Guys, that's it. Let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOS on Twitter. Follow Corion platform, and also be sure you follow our NFT Launchpad project at laserpunk_gats. Different utilities will come as we are going into these NFT Launchpad developments. So just staking your CorionXs. So, and also be engaged in Laserpunk tweets, because if you are active, that you will get a chance to be on the whitelist. So this tweet, Bitcoin golden pocket rejection and point of control. So watching these levels, but now it seems that Bitcoin broke these levels. So at least then we can see further upside movement as Bitcoin is trying to break these levels, and just as we speak is breaking these levels. Give a like and share. Total value logged is a great indicator to identify if we are in a bear or a bull market. So this is the changing of the TVS, and you see the huge drops in TVS. So that is why we were in the bear market. Give a like and share. Arthur Hayes, he shared his thoughts and check this out. And here is his blog. I joined the APED IDO, check it out. The weird way of looking up tokens for years by FTX liquidators. So FTX is locking these tokens. So Oxy, Serum and Maps are locked. So maybe they will not able to dump these tokens. If this pump is real and sustainable, we will see stablecoins print very soon. Money printing in stablecoins could go to brr. Supply ratio with RSI and RSI moving average, free clean swings, short entries to so far this bear market. This is the chart from Calao. Check this out, and this is a quite interesting thread from bottoming out signals and also the different halvings. And guys, just decide the number, the figure. It will be 6x, 10x, whatever x. So let me know in the comment section. And also RSI just crossing and giving a bull signal for us. And also Stockman Lizard is mimicking 2018 and 2023 with a different kind of bull flag. So guys, that's it for today, and let's just check what's going on the chart. As we see, the dollar strength index is finding some support here, and if it will break down, then we can see also the stock market going up and crypto pumping further. So S&P is up 1.8%, so stock market is in green, and maybe S&P will break out this trend line. We will see next week, but maybe it will just making an attempt. And what is Bitcoin doing? So Bitcoin is catching up and breaking up after this fake out. So that was a fake out with this dump, and after the fake out, Bitcoin broke out, and this is a nice candle and reaching almost our next level that we are putting here. So our we took some profits, but our short trade closed with the stop loss. So next we will see some upside movement. So guys, that's it for today. Be sure join our Twitter, and also be sure visiting our farms. Provide some liquidity on Uniswap and or PancakeSwap, and look up your LPs and earn a juicy APRs from 100 up to 300%, and also join our Telegram channel, and see you in the next video. Enjoy your weekend and make some good trades. Bye bye.